Hello everybody, welcome back. Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered, continuation of the playthrough. On the last episode, we had a boss fight with Tyrell, and also a dual boss fight with Raziel and Kain. They were fighting each other, and I'm gonna still hold my opinion about it. That boss fight was tough. It's definitely fun to play, but it's so tough because every single of the characters just straight up abusing their abilities like it's nobody's business. I actually would like to crack into that boss fight and figure out something. Like, if there's one thing that I would like to figure out is, does it matter if you unlock your skills and abilities? Does the later in the boss fight they matter? Do characters are not gonna use the abilities that they haven't discovered in the past? Because who knows, maybe I just made my boss fight more difficult because I just basically went and grinded fighting enemies and all that stuff, and maybe that wasn't just really necessary. Who knows? Who knows? Because this game has a little bit of a RPG element to it. Do I want to fight these guys? I could essentially just ignore them. I really could. Yeah, I need a heavier reaver. Oh, okay. They decided to take a splash themselves. Is that? Yeah, that's a Dark Lore. Hold on. Crabs. Crab people. Why am I so slowed down? There we go. Stop bullying. Yeah, let me get that soul. Right. Got another Dark Chronicle available. Was it worth it? I don't know. Probably not. I think there's still one more skin to unlock. I know I'm not gonna be able to unlock all skins on Kain, unfortunately. I think I understand what have happened. So basically, right now I have Earth Reaver. Earth Reaver makes me heavier, but because I'm underwater, I'm also like moving slower while holding an Earth Reaver. And even though I have changed the Spectral Realm, the game did not acknowledge the fact that I'm in Spectral Realm, and I was still slowed down regardless. Interesting. Pretty interesting. What's over here? That's a health piece. Okay, hold on. I think I know what I need to do. We're gonna be draining some waters here. Either that or we're gonna still increase my decay. I kind of wish that this game could get another patch, because in my opinion this game runs very well already. Like, it doesn't crash away. I know they used to have a few problems with crashes at the day of the release, but they fixed it, so I'm really happy about that. But if there's something that they could absolutely remove, it's that motion blur when you're traveling underwater. It's just so not needed. See? Why we cannot get this? A clean screen. Like straight up clean screen when you're underwater, because you already know you're underwater. You could add a little bit of hue into the area instead of you know, having a motion blur when you swim. I think that was like one of the biggest sins of this game, in my modest opinion. I don't remember if if I could actually patch those issues in original Defiance. Just let me check the options really quick. Graphic mode remastered, lighting and classic graphics remastered. I have the spectral distortion. I have display options, full screen, vertical sync. That's the only thing that I have in options. So I probably would have to like dig into the INI files if such settings even exist. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna fight these guys because I need souls. Also, yeah, they do not take any damage because they have little shields. They eventually disappear, but you have to buy your time. And also they can restore those shields because they are assholes. Actually, do I need to be there? No. No, screw this. Yeah. El Grey Hot? Yeah, sure. Let me just ignore these guys. There's no need for me to fight them anymore because my health is like fully restored. Hello, Contra. Hey, Derpa. Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. I found a moment that does the move. I found a moment that does the move with the left analog stick during the tutorial, like you mentioned yesterday. Can you remind me of that? Because I don't think I fully remember what we were talking about. Like, you mean... Hold on, because I'm trying to replicate it now. And I find it very difficult. On the Raziel, even. I'm simply trying to figure out what you were talking about. Because according to the game, the move that I'm usually trying to perform is just move the left analog stick and then square. It's like you need to do it at the same time. But sometimes, even if you try to demonstrate it, you need to have enemies around you for that to work. Anyway, time to break Janos Aldrin. Let's see how he looks in the Defiance Remastered.
Come at so high a cost. My blood offering for the answers I sought from this enigmatic corpse. It was the price of my freedom, for which Kain had paid with his life. Had I journeyed so far and forsaken so much, only to have it end like this?
Yeah, Raziel is not the best of the cardiologists, unfortunately.
I remember. Raziel, the heir of prophecy. You came for the Reaver, just before the Seraphim found me.
You've been entombed here for 5 centuries. Your murderers are long dead.
500 years. And Vorador?
Also dead. Your bloodline is erased. The age of the vampires is coming to an end.
Then we must waste no time.
I'm not who you think I am, nor is this a benevolent act. I have questions that apparently you alone can answer.
Raziel, there are forces in this world that will strive to deceive you and pervert your destiny. But you must believe your arrival foretells the salvation of the vampire race.
Why then would the vampires devise a weapon to consume and imprison their savior?
No, that cannot be.
While the blade yet exists, I am drawn inexorably toward my doom. It was you who bound me to this fate. Only you can release me.
Raziel, you have been misled. You are ordained by prophecy to wield the Reaver.
And so I do, though not quite as you'd envisioned.
Redeemer and Destroyer. Is it possible? Did I misread all the signs? It seems your destiny is more labyrinthian than I had imagined. You must trust me, Raziel. We may have very little time. I will convey you to the place where your answers lie.
When it comes to hand-holding, like the worst cases of hand-holding, that would be Death Stranding 1.
Within the ancient citadel of the vampire race, long ago defiled and abandoned. This fortress endured through centuries of war against our great enemy.
The Hilden.
Yes. From this chamber, we witnessed the summoning of the Pillars and the banishment of our adversaries from the land. This is a dire omen. The binding is in peril. The hour of prophecy is at hand.
It's too late. The Pillars are already damned.
As long as a single one of us stands, there is still hope. The Pillars must not remain under human guardianship. They are not competent to serve.
Why then did you allow the Pillars to fall into human hands?
Raziel, there is no time.
I want answers. The world can end this instant for all I care.
Very well. The Hilden cursed us as they fell, afflicting our race with a predatory bloodthirst. But with this transformation came our enemy's true revenge. Immortality.
They liberated you from the Wheel of Fate.
They imprisoned our souls in this flesh, expelling us from the purifying cycle of death and rebirth.
And yet you pass the curse on.
It was a necessary evil. Our immortality banished us from God's grace. He turned his sight from us and fell silent. Many took their own lives, unable to bear the separation from our God.
Not you, though.
Curse or blessing, it is the price we pay to keep the Hilden banished from the land. To sustain the binding, we had to preserve our bloodline, and so we passed the dark gift to the human successors of our fallen guardians. They rebelled, inevitably, refusing the curse and seizing the Pillars as their own. And so we come to our present dilemma. While mankind governs the Pillars, the binding decays. The Hilden strain against the barriers of their prison, scratching to gain a foothold back into this world.
And what does all this mean to me?
We stand at the threshold of a new eon, Raziel. And you are the fulcrum upon which our destiny turns. Beneath this room lies our innermost sanctum. The outer chamber has been opened. It appears events are already in motion. This token is the key to the mysteries you seek. I cannot accompany you. You must face this trial alone. If you prevail, you will have your answers.
And if I fail the test?
Then you will not return.
there is something, okay, there is something weird about the characters' eyes in this game, especially on Vorador and on Janos. Like, it seems like they're never looking at you, they're looking in the distance. For some freaking reason, man. It's just so odd. I don't know how to feel about that. Also, I think the Janis's... This version is alright, but I think that Soul Reaver 2's remaster was better. Like, there's something good about Soul Reaver 2 remaster was... Oh, demons. Oh, big boy. Thick boys. Very thick. Very thick. Hella thick. Yeah, he's gonna be stuck over there. Unlike you know, I actually could use a fully charged Reaver, so... He unbound himself. Oh my god, there's more of them. Okay, let me get your soul. There we go. Well, that was actually kind of pointless because now I have to go to the Spectral Realm. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to hand-holding, that's only for my personal experience. Like, the worst hand-holding you can get is... Oh my god, we got demons. Okay. We got demons now. It's not a big bully, but it's still demon. Looks like I got a race somewhere in the sky. It's a good thing that they are freaking slow as hell. If those were demons from original Soul Reaver 2, these guys would just move as fast as Kain did during the boss fight. So this is perfectly, like, you know, perfect agreeable. Still that uppercut. That is still pretty damn fast. Yeah, charge my blade, bitch. So give me HP. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that kind of felt like a waste of time fighting that demon. I might not have no the choice now. Then again, I can just... Yeah, I can just get back to the material realm. No strings attached. I should do strings. Strings are very, very attached. Light Reaver, let's go. Yeah, charge my Reaver, please. All of you. Give me some health. Oh, he just died. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, buddy. I can't just... Oh, wait. I pushed the wrong button. Okay, I can't even grab this guy. That's interesting. I guess when they have shields, they're just ungrabbable. To which, you know, I'm fine with that. It wouldn't be a good shield if it didn't protect them against anything, right? Yeah, let me just get your soul. Yeah, he's gonna die. Unless... Got him. Damn it. I was so close to actually catch him. I find it so interesting that in this game sometimes the combos are just don't really want to like kick in. Where do we need to go? I need to jump over here? Oh yeah, we got a big ghost. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. What about this? Yeah, I don't have to fight the ghosts. Ghosts are kinda whatever. They're very, very whatever. They're kind of absolutely irrelevant. Time for swimming and motion blur. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, that's some cheeks. Alice does not really provide a lot of visibility. I think I need to use telekinesis first. Do I? No? Or maybe Earth Reaver. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Earth Reaver. Like, to me, if somebody would ask me just remove the motion blur while you swim and maybe add a little bit of hue as you swim. Just change the color of the underworld or just do something else. Because, there's a reason why I always disable depth of field, motion blur, lens flares, and whatnot.
I'd find you
Here and everywhere, now and always. I am the wheel and its turning. I am the circle of life and death.
Circle
and I am
of
beginning
life
to think
and
the
death.
vampires committed suicide only to escape your voice.
Got
Do
him.
not forego my favor with your impertinence, Raziel. You have finally fulfilled your purpose. I am pleased.
What are you trying to obliterate here, then? What is it about me that has you so afraid?
Your fate is trivial, Raziel. It was Kain's destiny that mattered all along.
Yeah, this is one of the focal points in the playthrough, actually. For a second, I thought I could just cheese the game. You know, just grab and go home. Okay, so that requires a Dark Reaver. This requires a Light Reaver, which is my favorite. I heavily underestimated the Light Reaver in the past playthroughs of the regular Defiance. I really, really did. That's gonna be water and fire. Water gets... Oh no, wait, I need earth. Yeah, because the platforms I need to be raised. Gain. Okay, where do we need to... Okay, there's a climbable wall. So now I need water. And fire. 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 Alright, through this I can actually just stick with the Earth Reaver for what I need to do. Whee! Okay, where's the thing I can use to climb up? Or do I have to switch the reverse? Yeah, I think I need to switch the reverse. Water. Now back to Earth. Okay, the sounds are even too loud even for me. So I'm just gonna lower them 5%. Hopefully that's gonna be good. Right, Earth over here. And then air at the very end. This is the end, Squid Boy. Okay, I do kind of like this look.
Yet I am much more than I was. The veil is lifted from my sight. My spirit, united with the souls of my predecessors, is drawn here now for the final baptism of the blade. To restore balance, the sword must be rendered pure by spirit. Release me, Raziel. The Soul Reaver has the power. Release us all. For this,
I see what they tried to do here. They tried to bring like her robes from a Blood Omen 1 into her unified form, into her cleansed form.
you have done well, Raziel. But there is one more trial for you to bear. You must unite what has been set aside. Only then will the Scion of Balance be armed for his true endeavor. Only then.
The Reaver now blazed with purifying flame, but far from being enlightened, I found myself entangled in an even greater web of mysteries. What had Janos expected me to learn? And what of Ariel's cryptic message? If the sword was endowed for the Scion of Balance, for Kain, and he was now dead, what hope remained? I needed to find Janos, and soon. I dreaded to think what these ominous rumblings might portend.
Yeah, now we have the enhanced regular Reaver. And it's like the final form of the Soul Reaver. The Purified Blade. We still have the other choices of the Reavers. But this one, if I recall correctly, is basically like the best in the game. It deals the most damage. Then again, I'm not sure if there's even a chance to use it against any enemies. You know what I could use against some of the enemies? A Soul Fountain. Yeah, that would be great. A Soul Fountain. Okay, where do... Oh, there's a door right in the middle. I just totally missed it. Maybe I'm gonna have a chance to actually use it. Interesting. They decide to go with the Dumas music throughout this hallway. I like that they tried to like bring the mixes of the, you know, from the previous games. I do actually appreciate it. Also gonna be honest, the amount of HP that I currently have is less than satisfactory. Oh, we got the electric demons. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Just absolute destruction of the enemies. Just 1-2 hits and they're all gone. I don't know what they decide to like do this weird little thing in which you suddenly can get attacked when you're being fed, you know, fed with souls while you regenerate the health. Oh, right towards that guy. Okay, sure. First I'm gonna deal with the demons. With the ghosty boys. Okay, now it's your turn. Oh, double bullies. It's a shame that I cannot absorb their souls. And I also feel like I made a big old mistake of not absorbing the souls of the other enemies. Probably that's gonna punish me quite a bit. But then again, I also see a soul over here. Come here. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, give me that full HP. Oh god. Can I just skip this? Thank you. I don't feel like fighting them, you know? I just don't want to. All right, let's see how the Janos Aldrin's boss fight gonna act in with the enhanced camera and in this version of the game. Because to be quite fair and honest, I do not remember how to fight him.
Janos,
So I'm gonna have to like relearn what are his
The
weaknesses.
binding is failing. All is lost.
We had arrived at that cataclysmic moment when a younger Kain faced his fateful dilemma as Balance Guardian. Choosing self-preservation over sacrifice, he doomed the pillars to eternal ruin.
Raziel, there may yet be hope. There is one who will be called. You must seek the Scion of Balance. Dear God! Raziel.
Oh yeah, they overdid Janos.
You have played your part flawlessly. It is gratifying to attain both freedom and vengeance in a single stroke.
There was no need for all the for all the colors and all the strikes and all that stuff.
This one is strong. Good. My next move requires a more durable host. Mortals are such fragile vessels. Willing or not, you have provided the instrument of our victory.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet.
You pathetic creature. You haven't got a clue. The seduction of the Circle and possession of Mortanius, Ariel's murder, the corruption and collapse of the Pillars, all orchestrated as a prelude to this moment. We sought an incorruptible vessel, and you provided one. We required the blood of our ancient enemy, and you delivered Janos Aldrin. Having first been lured to the heart of darkness. Best of all, you murdered the Scion of Balance to get it. We've already won. Raziel, you must not allow them to carry out their plan. Kill me, and you end it now. Suicidal like the rest of them. Know your place, Raziel. The true hero plays his role and then steps aside. You deluded ghoul. Do you so wish to die a martyr for the vampire's lost cause?
You're not leaving this chamber. I will destroy Janos if I have to.
Very well then. I'll indulge you.
How do I fight this guy? Yeah, because he summons like 2 creatures. There is a way to provoke his... to make him weak, because every single time I attack, he's basically like, you know, covering the wings. Yeah, there we go. So basically what I need to do, I think I need to... Yeah, it's the sweep attack. Okay, I think I remember now. They need to sweep at me so I can dodge it. And then I have opening. Yeah, there are moments in which Janos is actually trying to like help me, but those moments are very small. They're like very, very small. It's not really like a good open window. Shit. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, he's twisty twirly. I don't know how to defend myself from that attack. Or from this one. Jeez. Okay, I would like for him to actually spawn some enemies in. Thank you. Yeah, how is that he can just wait? This guy can just wait for me to restore a little bit of my health, but the other ones can. Oh man, okay, yeah, that's gonna be a wasted time. Unfortunately, he's gonna restore some of that. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how to block that specifically. Whoops, I lost the outer face. The boss fight will be already over if I haven't lost the outer face. Yeah, it's okay. I can absorb some souls. It's not relevant, but still. Yeah, he took the damage now, but it was like minimal. I don't know how to disturb that attack. I'll have to learn that. GG's. This is a good boss fight. It's actually very merciful boss fight because he eventually like spawns in enemies.
You should have listened to me.
Now it is finished, and thus a new epic has its beginning.
Unlimited power. Hey J-Dog, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Glad to see you.
Do you see? However far you stray, you will always return to me. Surrender, Raziel.
Never!
Your efforts are wasted, Raziel. That weapon you bear, however endowed, remains only a wraith blade. It cannot touch me.
I will not be your prisoner.
You have no choice. Your task is fulfilled. Kain has been cleared from the board, and this chamber made ready for my more malleable servants. There is nothing more for you to do.
I refuse to bend my will.
It has always been my will you satisfy, never your own.
You parasitic fraud. You're forced to imprison me because I possess free will.
You possess nothing. As you are undying, your soul cannot be returned to the wheel. But it may console you to abide here in eternity with me. Mobius, my good servant, I call you to the place of our first meeting. Return to me here.
Yeah. Tony J was such a great choice for a voice actor for the Elder God. Such a great choice. Like, it's... To me, it's one of his most memorable roles. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pause this cutscene here. But when the Kain woke up, he was like, "Shit! Did I turn the oven off?" You know, the sudden open eye, and he just twists the eye in the other direction. Shit! Did I turn the light off? Like you are ready to go to sleep, and all of a sudden, holy shit! Fuck! It's Monday.
I woke to find myself in a shadowy realm. A disquieting stillness lay where my heart had been, the heart that had belonged to Janus Ordrun all along. How was it possible that I still lived?
You are still very forth, Vampire. That will go first. This realm will render you hideous. You will go mad. You will not know it.
I like how the scar looks on him.
Do you not think of this place every day, Vampire? Or are we truly forgotten? This is the exile into which we were driven. But soon now, soon we will be free. We will be free.
It's Electric Boys. I'm gonna try to take a look at the Kain's scar. In a bit, in a moment. Because I only have managed like catch a glimpse of it. But I think it looks very nice already. I'm even gonna make a comparison between the models. Oh shit, we got a big bully boy. We got the big bullies. Hold on, which one? Electric, okay. Yeah, I want to have that damage over time. They evict this bitch. Come here. Ooh, that's an enhanced bully. Oh, it seems like, okay, the blade did not even really affected him much. Dude, let me move. What is weird is that it feels like they don't really take any damage. It seems like they took only 2 hits and that's it.
Victus.
You know? This part is such a slog? I don't think so. It's pretty much an arena. Nom 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 nom. There should be a second one. As they only dropped the one in the entire area. No, there's a second one right here. There we go. Okay, can I do this? Hold on. Because I want to make a comparison. Like which wall has the best light so I can make a comparison of the scar? Because maybe like this. Yeah, right in front of the light. I think this is like the best I can do because this game doesn't have photo mode. Like if we're gonna take a look at this scar of Kain, it actually looks like a scar. Like it's something that got done to him just a moment ago. While if I'm gonna switch to the old graphics, oh, interesting. Huh. That is very interesting, because in the original game, what would happen is that he would not have this hole in his chest. He would already have like cauterized scar that's going all across his chest. So that is new as well. That is new. But I still really like the fact that you can see an actual sizable hole in Kain's body because Heart of Darkness got ripped out of him. And for the people who are like, how the hell the Kain can actually survive? Well, it got said in the past, as long as the heart beats, whoever's sharing the heart still is gonna live. So, example, Janus Odrin was remaining in stasis because the heart was beating in Kain, but now the Heart of Darkness is beating Janus Odrin, which you would think that Kain should also remain in stasis, but he doesn't. He actually got revived because the heart still beats, which is kind of odd when you think about it, but in the end it's all gonna make sense. Also, technically, the realm that Kain was in was like this, not purgatory, but it was basically kind of a demon realm.
I felt strongly drawn, compelled even, not to linger here, but to go to the vampire citadel at once.
It is basically a, yeah, it's basically like sort of a demon world. Demon realm from all the electric boys, from all the gas dudes from Soul Reaver 2. That's where they all came from. It's from that realm, and Kain basically managed to get himself in there. I mean, he didn't really manage to. The truth is, Raziel have pretty much sent him there after the fight. So we could also theorize that Kain is basically now even more undead than he was before, because when you are a vampire, by default, you are undead. So now that he escaped the realm of the dead, demonic, he's basically like even more undead than he currently is. But we also could theorize that because Janus Odrin's heart is beating inside his original body, that also allows him to be sustained. At least that's what my thoughts are about this. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, Dark Channel. Earned Kain skin, fledgling warlord. That's probably gonna be from Blood Omen 2, huh? I cannot lift him? Yeah. It seems like demons have like iframes in specific situations. Not even specific situations, but basically they just suddenly, after a while, they just don't take any hits. Like the big bullies will take two hits from a sword, and then they have iframes. This guy, if I'm gonna try to use the combos, they just kind of do not really work. Like they work, but then they stop after like a second. I don't think they really suck to fight. They suck to fight in Soul Reaver 2. You know what also sucks? The fact that we are getting an ad break over here. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would love to finish this, like at least finish these two over here, but I can't because the ad break gonna strike in like 40 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, people of YouTube, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, like, share, subscribe, ring a bell, leave a comment, all the good stuff. Links for everything are going to be in the description below. People of the Twitches, enjoy the clips from previous streams in the meantime. And I'll be back with more Legacy of Kain Defiance after the ad break is going to be over. Be right back.